Hi, I'm Chris, and welcome to the very best way to get to and from the Highlands of Scotland. This is LNER's Highland Chieftain train. I've just come back from a fantastic trip and I've got to tell you all about it. Now, the Highlands of Scotland, as many people will know, is one of the greatest places to visit, not just in Britain, but actually in the world. I mean, think about it: Loch Ness, the Caingorms, Nevis, Skye and the Western Isles, Inverness, the famous North Coast 500 drive. I've got a list here that goes on and on. No wonder the royal family's been going up to Balmoral Castle in the Highlands since Victorian times. If you're touring, it is a long way, especially to drive up there. Flying to Inverness is possible from Bristol, Manchester and every London airport by the looks of things. But the most civilised method, and the one I've just done, is to travel by train. No wonder there's been a royal train since the 19th century. Now, if you're starting from the south of England, you've actually got a chance to go on the greatest train journey in the country. That's because once a day there's a direct train between London and Inverness, one in each direction. It's technically not quite Britain's longest train journey, but it's the longest you'd want to go on end to end, and it's absolutely brilliant. I'll be showing you the southbound Inverness to London journey in a moment. This leaves Inverness at 5 to 8 in the morning, and if it arrives on time, gets to London at 10 to 4 in the afternoon. It's a terrific day, and I do recommend springing for first class if you can, because the food is great, there's a bit more space, and it just makes a real occasion of the journey. Time-wise, it does take a lot longer than flying, but then do account for the time taken to get to the airport. With the train, it takes you city centre to city centre. Cost-wise, it's comparable with flying. First class, I can see fares at £142 at the moment, which, again, given the expense required to get to the airport, is not going to be far off flying. Inside the train is pretty comfortable. Seats are in pairs or in tables of 4. There's breakfast, lunch and drinks provided all through the day. It's a very nice, relaxing experience all round. I do hope you get the chance to do it one day. I'm certainly going to be doing it again as soon as I can. Let me know what you think in the comments. But to finish with, here's some of the views from the window.